And I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, out of all the Pokemon that have been hit by the transform into an inflatable sex doll fetish, you're the one that's been hit the most.
I think the also weird part about it is like it's supposed to be a tied up mask, so those things behind its head, but they're antenna.
Yeah, it's the Sylveon problem, where the accessory is clearly attached to the Pokemon.
Yeah, I like in the canon the accessory are fleshy antenna to sense aura.
I don't like it. Just say that they're dreads. What is this? I'm gonna be honest, I also think Sylveon is the ugliest evolution. Because, like, all of the other
I'm gonna get a
evolutions,
lot of hate for that one. People love
yeah, like,
Sylveon.
I don't mind the fairy type. I used to complain about it a lot, but like it's fine, it's whatever. But like Sylveon's design is ugly just because like when you look at all the other evolutions, they have the same kind of eye and head shape to a certain extent.
Uh,
But then Sylveon comes along and it's just like someone cut off a Victini's head and shoved it onto this Pokemon.
and Cal Arts.
Fuck off. It's a Victini head.
You know, it's a little close to Leafeon.
A little. Someone decapitated that poor Leafeon.
Because it's the same weird eye type,
Yeah.
where it's like a fully colored eye, but
I mean, it's not just the colored part, its eye shape is different. You see what I mean?
yeah.
Like, it has fully rounded eyes.
Well, other than Espeon and Umbreon, they all have different eyes.
No, the shape is similar, though. Like, if you look at Umbreon's overall eye shape, and then compare it to the original 3 evolutions, like, you can see this is clearly an Eevee, you know what I mean? I don't know, maybe I'm
Yeah.
being picky. Like, the odd one out is clearly Sylveon.
Yeah. Definitely the first 5 are still like registering to me as dogs.
Don't know what the fuck Glaceon is supposed to be. But it still looks like an Eevee, even if it's a DeviantArt evolution.
Mm. Well, you got bangs.
Why does it have a Hime Princess Japanese haircut?
Oh yeah, it's probably based off of like a snow princess.
Oh my god, you're right. It's a fucking. Oh my god. It's the Japanese woman that kidnaps people and takes them into their house. It's also compatible, just like Vaporeon. No.
What?
You're saying it's Frostlass, but again.
Yes. I mean, yeah, actually. The only other complaint I have about, well, not the only other complaint. One of the many complaints I have about the fairy type is the fact that for a while they seem to really stick to the trans flag coloring, which honestly, I don't mind. It's a cool color combination, but they kept sticking it on like every second fairy Pokemon.
Mhm.
Like the pink, blue, purple thing.
Yeah. Every pink Pokemon was fairy, which I thought was interesting. Like, it makes sense for Clefairy, which is literally a fairy. But, like, fucking Wigglytuff. To be fair,
Yeah.
I don't really know what a Wigglytuff is.
Neither do I. I mean, it's a tough, wiggly version of a jiggly puffball. There you go.
Hmm.
Oh my god, that's literally its name. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Jigglypuff because it's a Jigglypuff ball Wigglytuff. I don't know.
Wigglytuff is a balloon like Pokemon with Leoprene features? What is that? Rabbit.
Spell the word.
It said it's
Excuse me.
rabbit-like. I guess.
Yeah.
Sort of a balloon
Vaguely.
rabbit.
The problem is all the other rabbit Pokemon look like actual rabbits.
Yeah. I'm reminded of someone who posted, like, I had a dream in which I asked the Pokemon team why Jigglypuff was Jigglypuff, and they said, is Jiggly, is Puff, what else is there?
It's accurate.
It's fair.
Oh, my other complaint number 3062 about fairy types
Mhm.
is did bug types really need another thing they were weak to?
Bug types aren't weak to fairy. Right?
Either
But
fairy
fairy
resist.
resists bug. Yeah.
There you go. And it resists fire for some random reason.
No, fire resists fairy.
I thought fairy resisted fire.
No.
I'm dumb. It is a nerf to the ice types though, because it took away their job.
Mm-hmm. And ice types were already pretty weak.
Yeah, ice types are kind of ass. I love ice types, but like the stat distribution is ass. Like none of them can stand a single blow of fire.
And every water type learns Ice Beam. You don't need an ice type.
Yeah, and like I think they kind of knew that because even in Gen 1, outside of Jinx and Articuno, every ice type available is also a water type.
Yeah.
But then they're like quadruple weak to electric or something, right?
No.
Oh, ice doesn't have the electricity weakness?
No.
Okay, that's fair.
Mm.
So Cloyster is almost usable.
Let's see. Jigglypuff is based on a balloon and
Yeah.
plush toys. It resembles a cream puff.
Yeah.
And its pink color and rubbery skin is reminiscent of a rubber ball.
So Jigglypuff's skin is rubbery.
Yeah.
What?
It's so weird. Yeah, so it's just sort of a jiggly thing.
There you go.
Good for it, you know?
Right. Also, you might not have seen this video running around, but it's just a compilation of Ash and Misty sassing each other.
Mm.
And someone pointed out after the end of the Indigo League, Ash kind of got watered down as a character. He stopped sassing people and trespassing.
Commit more crimes, Ash Ketchum.
Like,
yeah, I mean, it was probably around the time like parents were like, I don't know about this Pokemon stuff.
But like most of that, like didn't really exist in Japan.
Yeah, but I'm sure Nintendo of America was like, hey, can you take it down a notch?
Yeah. After the Indigo League, they really stopped sassing each other. This is disappointing. Yeah, someone says after about around Gen 4, Ash basically just became Dora the Explorer.
For some reason, I thought Venonat was in Gen 2.
Venonat?
Venonat's,
Yeah.
yeah, Gen 1 Pokemon. Weird.
I'm sick and tired of people complaining about Gen 2's lack of Pokemon coverage when you can't even get a fire type in Gen 4 until the post game. Unless you pick up the starter.
Or you just know some shit online where
Right.
uh,
No, go ahead.
yeah, just if you had a Fire Red in your Game Boy slot, but that was not common knowledge by far.
Yeah. Here is your video. You don't have to watch it now, but yeah.
Hmm.
I'm just really disappointed. Like the concept of Ash as the protagonist felt like every single step was a misstep.
Aren't they
Like
getting rid of Ash too?
they did. They've got a new character now, and the two villains are like the most lesbian-looking men possible, and I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
But like, I've
Fucking
never.
James is the most lesbian man ever.
Yes, but I mean in terms of fashion. The
Hmm.
two main villains, more or less, of the new Pokemon show are just. I don't want to say lesbian coded despite being men, but that's the only thing I can kind of think of. Like from the waist up, if I told you this
Hmm.
was a lesbian chick, you would say yeah.
Let's see.
Like one of their name is Spinel, like the fucking Steven Universe character.
Uh-huh.
And I forget what the other character's name is, but like it's a dude with heeled boots and he has a skirt. And just kind of looks like a lesbian villain from Power Rangers.
Uh-huh.
Like, don't get me wrong, he looks hot, but like that's just the kind of vibe that it gives.
No villains.
Pokemon Spinel villain. I don't know. I could be totally wrong.
Weird how it doesn't show up in images. Let's see. Jiru and Konya.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get water.
Are you still looking it up?
No. Hey, I'm pretty sure the one in the skirt looks female to me.
It's a dude.
Really?
Yeah, Spinel from Pokemon. That's a dude. I'm like 99% sure. No, that's not them.
Ah,
I mean, that'd be hot if that was a guy. Don't get me wrong, but that's not them.
let's see. Spinel from Pokemon. Interesting.
Like, there's a picture of
Yeah, I
them
see what
wearing
you mean.
slightly heeled boots, the skirt, like
Yeah.
a military supervillain lesbian costume a go-go.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna text Patrick.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
If he doesn't show, I can run y'all through Besim again.
Hmm.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh, thanks, Adrian.
You're gonna text him?
Yeah, Adrian.
Thank you. Yeah, I texted Patrick.
Adrian is at work.
That's fair. I'm willing to wait till 12 for Patrick.
Hmm.
Okay.
If he's not here by then, I'm just gonna run y'all through some more Besim.
No.
You supported the dude.
Back. My back.
Multi-tool item.
Hmm.
I can't wait to pin y'all up against the Pokemon villain who just throws Voltorbs.
It's Coyote again.
I didn't even put that together. Yes. Gonna shove the Fist of the North Star villain into the Pokemon world.
Hmm.
You call throwing Voltorb a martial art?
Whatever works.
Yeah. Hey, if it works.
Hmm.
Did y'all like that session of Besson? Like, if you've got any critique at all, we're willing to hear it.
Hmm. I don't think so.
All right.
Just I might shittily place fucking Metal Gear OST through my phone when I use an attack.
That's perfectly fine.
Hmm.
Fucking Raiden Weeaboo.
Hmm. Effectively.
Right?
I'm a cyborg swordsman who can drain the enemy.
Draining. Oh, right. You have like a leeching sword.
Yeah. Hello.
Hey, yo, our lad joined. How are you, BB?
Trying to survive.
Good, good. All right. So, last time on Ventress Ball Z, y'all were on your way to Stonehome. You had successfully helped a sea cat, and Adrian's not probably not going to be here for this session. We will say his character wanders off from time to time. If he pops in, that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
All right, legit. All right, let me pull up. Let me pull this up real quick. Da-da. So, just make sure I've got all my stuff. I misspelled the word religion. All right. I believe that I am ready.
Okay.
Patrick, did you ever move your all of your stuff into the Google Sheet thing?
Could have been, yeah.
Because I'm looking at your Rokos's character sheet thing, and I don't see your weapons or anything on here.
Give me a second.
Take your time.
Gen 5 introduced coordinates. How's it going?
Okay. Just being nosy. I also want to cut my nails.
Yeah, remember. Okay, yeah. If you look at it's the tab right below it. It has right next to it. You should be able to tab over and see my weapon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you. All right. So, y'all are currently on the way to Ventress. We're going to fast forward a little bit and say that it is nightfall. Come afternoon the next day, y'all should be right at the city. Now, let me just take a little look-see at everybody's stats. That's okay. And now I'm just going to roll a d8. Let me just uno momento. All right. So, Sai and Rokos are both awakened by a strange chittering noise coming from the tree line to the left. Y'all have basically parked it on an open path. Keefstake and Melisana are sound asleep. And Graba, or what's his character's name? Graha Puab is wandered off for the moment.
I don't remember
yeah.
who we're talking about. Like,
Adrian's character.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was like, who's that?
Mhm.
The Grand Poobah is no longer
Yeah.
here.
His name is Graha Puan.
Man, literally just did make a Chunbayo character.
Just name him Jeff. Exactly. Roman's in the room too.
I'm gonna keep calling him Grand Poobah.
If Craig can't just like get in there.
All right, so y'all, Troy and Patrick's characters are awoken by a chittering sound that sounds like the gnashing of teeth. It sounds slight, like it's far off.
Hmm.
Mm.
And it's coming from the south to y'all's left.
Oh, you said skittering?
Yeah,
Mhm.
like a chittering sound.
Hmm.
As you look up to the sky, you notice there's not a single star in sight.
Oh, what the fuck?
We already been eaten.
No shit. Can I roll for presents? I guess.
What are you going to try and do with your presence?
Look around. I guess.
That's not what presence does. Presence is like
Or is it?
you're thinking of sense or something else.
Oh, sense. Sorry. Oops. No, I don't have spotting. Never mind.
I mean, even if you don't have the skill, you can roll the stat for it.
Okay. Just throw D8 and just roll below my stat. My sense. Yes.
Roll equal to or below it. Yeah.
You said what, D8.
Yes, a D8.
All right. Let me roll.
Patrick, what are you going to do?
Where's my? Hold on, give me 1 second. There it goes. Oh,
I rolled at 5. Census 5.
All right.
I am going to awaken the other party, the other member of our party. It's maybe a problem.
Mhm.
All right. Matt, you are fiercely shook and awake as Sai hears a burbling sound, once again coming from the left. It sounds closer than the chittering. The smell of ammonia fills the air.
Not piss.
Oh no. I point out to the sound where it's coming out. It says we got enemies over there. Or sounds are coming over there.
Huh?
Take
Enemies.
I take out my blade.
Oh.
Mi sword. Mi katana.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so Ruckus is gonna ignore Sai
Hold on.
being a little
Hold on.
strange.
Hold on. I think I just remembered something about the this fuck quest. Is this another game? Hold on.
What are you trying to remember, Troy?
Don't I have a fucking sword that kills me every time I swing it?
Yes, you
Yeah,
do.
Shit,
that's
it's
the
still on
song.
me. Fuck.
Correct.
Wait, did you not cut off your
I mean-
hand, or was that Matt's character?
No, you did.
No,
Yeah, you
it's
did
not
get rid of that.
attached to you.
You did get rid of
Yeah.
that problem.
Oh yeah, I did. Oh my god.
You have a
It's been
wooden
while.
hand now.
I
Remember?
have one hand. Bro, it's been a while.
Mhm.
Everything's getting confused. But yeah, oh, holy fuck. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'll take out my sword. Or yeah.
All right, you take out the cursed sword again?
No, not the cursed sword. Piss off. No, I just take off my katana that I have.
Okay,
Mhm.
just checking.
Just to
The
ready
normal sword.
the normal sword, not the kill myself sword. That's when I feel like this
Right,
this session's over.
I got you.
All right. Yeah, Rokos is pulling out the club. Apparently, someone wants to end up like a goblin. Well,
Yeah.
we're gonna.
That's right. All right, Matt, you are shaken awake to the smell of ammonia almost burning your nostrils, and when you open your eyes, you notice there is not a single star hub.
Mm. Someone piss in the tent?
Oh, jackass! That's why I woke you.
Mm.
Someone else is obviously pissing on our territory, and they shouldn't.
Unbelievable.
Yes, they obviously have no respect.
We're the only one who piss here.
Correct.
As I
I'm gonna go
open-
find this pisser. So I step outside.
Yeah, I'm outside getting my blade ready. I was like,
All right.
did you piss the tent?
The
Joking.
thing that approaches you is one word that could almost describe it is serpentine.
Mm-hmm.
No.
In the dark, all you can see are two glowing eyes, yellow, featureless glowing eyes that emit light and heat. Each eyeball is about the size of your head.
Mm-hmm.
You can see further back, the neck of this thing extends all the way back into the tree line and is about as wide as you are tall.
Mm.
Long, featureless, stretching hands with 4 featureless fingers creep forward on arms that are over 40 feet long. Each palm could easily pull a sequoia out of the ground.
You just see Rokos do the whole close his eyes and rub them out real quick and look back.
Serpent,
That's real.
why do you piss here?
Huh. You know, buddy,
Yeah, I
I
call
think
out to it.
That's really your thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him why he pissed here.
you know,
After
piss wherever he wants.
Mm.
after chittering, it says, "Why do you sleep where I piss?"
Whoa.
Its voice sounds like 1,000 locusts all hissing at once.
No.
Why do we swim where he pisses? We didn't smell the piss when we got here. That's what I'll tell it.
He's like, I have heard this excuse before.
Because he hadn't pissed here yet.
Why is he here?
Matt,
Uh,
make a sense sense stat saving throw.
oh boy. Is the saving throw die different or no?
Did we establish that it was? Let us check. I believe I just said that it's a D8.
Oh. And then I failed.
Oh well.
Mhm.
You do not detect its tail or what you presume is its tail coil 100 feet around and behind over the party and then smack you in the back.
Mm.
God.
Do you have any armor at all?
Yeah, I'm wearing the Berserker armor.
What armor class is that?
You said 4.
Alright, 4.
Mhm.
That's not gonna help you.
Okay.
You just get launched 10 feet towards it and knocked prone.
I've got dodge too, if that helps.
Not a 1. You gotta be aware to dodge something.
Mm.
It burbles at you, and its breath smells vaguely like acid.
Mm.
And it says, yeah, orc thing, give your name.
Can I do a kip up? Just quickly get up.
Ooh, very impressive.
Which one? Who's he talking to?
Yeah, there's 2 of us.
He's talking to the one who he attacked right now. That's who he's looking at.
Mm. I am Bedgar Valeric, from the Valeric tribe.
Oh, orc things are always so peculiar with their clans and families and tribes.
Mm.
But you have trespassed onto my tribe's land. And
Name your
it
tribe. You gotta
looks.
make up a name now, Nate.
Oh fuck no!
I know.
It looks down at you and says, "I'm a member of the Wok tribe, the Wok peoples." And it lifts its head up, and the stars return to light as you see its entire body is a pale, lifeless green color with large chipmunk and carnivorous looking teeth all mashed together haphazardly in a single mouth.
Mm.
There are random tentacles that sprout from its head that contort and connect back into its neck and to the rest of its body in a random mash. And it says, recently, something has been taken from me. Now, I have been stopping the thieves coming down this road because I know they belong to the city, and you smell like city folk.
We haven't even been to the city yet. We were actually on our way there. Sounds like you might want us to catch the thieves.
Yeah, he looks to you and says, I do not have much to offer in form of payment. He looks to he looks to Sai and asks human, since when do you travel with the orc things? This has not been very common since your last silly war. Talking to you, Troy.
I'm sorry?
He's talking to you. Wants to know why you're traveling with the orc people.
Oh, sorry. Well, personally, we were just lumped together. We kind of got stuck in similar situations, and I've been just trying to survive. I personally have no ill intentions toward the orc people, but right now, survival is survival. I'm just trying to get back to civilization at this point.
Its skin flashes a certain array of colors as it goes completely still and says, you speak the truth. What was stolen from me is a gold stone. This golden stone is worth more than the so-called exports of the entire city of Stoneholm. It has belonged to my people for centuries. Recently, a group of Orthings and a man, I could tell by their scent, stole this stone. They have gone into the city, whose barrier I cannot penetrate. Yes.
So you want us to get this stone back and potentially murder a bunch of fools who hopefully have a decent amount of treasure if they're just stealing shit.
If you return the stone to me, orc thing, I will grant you a wish.
Well, he sounds like he spoke enough to me. Oh. You know,
like what kind of wish?
This motherfucker.
He looks down at you and says, "Any wish."
All of us have a wish.
Or one between us.
One between.
That makes sense.
Yeah. See a use for a wish, so I just look at the guys.
Whoever talks the fastest or loudest.
Yeah, I just look at the guys as like,
you will not insult my presence with squabbling. You will agree on your wish beforehand.
Mm-hmm. Just pull a oolong. I wish for panties.
What?
You know what?
One of you is going to wish to become a Phenoxo character, and he will not be pleased.
Oh.
God. Oh, why? I mean, you look. I'm gonna just pat my fellow workman. Hey, you could wish to get this taken care of.
What do you mean?
Maybe it'll be a bit better situation than what happened with our friend over here.
Hey, I just start touching my my wooden hand. Look, I got something cool out of it. Okay.
I like my armor.
I
I've
mean,
got 3 magic masks that can be repaired though.
But
We could
that's
each get one, honestly, too.
well. mm,
Hey, look,
is
I
that
was.
worth using a wish though?
The
Can I whisper to them? Like, group
I'm,
huddle real quick.
I'm pretty sure we're whispering right now.
Yeah. Let's do a group huddle. Just
okay.
I don't actually know if this guy can grant wishes.
Look, we have to do
So,
something.
Let me roll his sense stat to see if he hears that.
yeah.
Da-da-da. Oh wow, an 8. He somehow doesn't hear that.
Oh my god. I was like, look. Oh god.
Let's say, I have a 2 in lore. You were saying you don't know if he can actually grant wishes, right?
Yeah.
I'll roll to see if I know something.
Oh, yeah, about the Walk tribe, possibly. Can I also roll lore?
I got an actual 0 on it.
Nice.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
God damn.
It's insane.
Hmm.
I got a 1 minus 2 in.
1 minus 2. Wait, so what's the stat itself? It's mind, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's mine.
What's your mind stat?
4.
So you rolled a 4, and you have a lore skill of what?
Lore skill of 2.
You rolled a 1. Oh wow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
even if I gave you the penalty, you still would have succeeded.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right. So this creature is clearly a dragon of some kind. You can actually see these strange, almost crumpled up origami waves on its back are clearly wings. What you know is that on the islands of Ventress, the dragons often look very different from the dragons of the rest of the world that are quote unquote like normal dragons.
Yeah.
This thing has hit points or body of basically 8, but it can take over 5 times the amount of wounds as its body stat would suggest. Over 5 times. It's absolutely huge, and you can tell by its eyes that it is immortal. Because these types of eyes that give off light and heat are signs of agelessness amongst most magical creatures. So this is clearly a really, really, really fucking old dragon. And what you know about its specific tribe, not much. The so-called walk dragons are almost fully localized to this chain of islands. They do not associate with other dragons at all. Also, you can tell that how many limbs does this guy have? As age category, give me just a moment.
Wasn't it a shitload?
Yes, but I need to look at something.
Oh, okay.
Standing so many feet tall. 1 to 8 attacks per round. It has 10 legs, 2 of which are arm-like hands. Even though you can't see them in the background, you have heard stories of this creature, this unnamed monstrosity from your tribe. This is one of the few things that naturally preys upon humans and mortal things.
Ah.
No.
Whether it's
Go. Sorry.
they don't exactly have a known nature for being trustworthy, but you will not win a fight against this thing. Not a straight fight.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So,
These things
basically-
are really fucking powerful, though. It might be able to grant a wish.
yeah. So the information I'll relate to the other two. So you kind of see Rokos like as time goes on and he wakes more up. You see him kind of like seem to recognize this thing,
Mm.
and he goes, yeah. So I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. There's no guarantee that part's true, but also if we fight this, we'll most likely all die. Chances are, if it wasn't being at least somewhat truthful, we'd already be dead.
Yeah, I was just gonna agree with it, whether it could grant a wish or not.
Yeah, no. Look, that's fair. It best to do that, move on, and then worst come to worst, we'll think of something later.
Yeah. So we'll turn and be like, "Yep, we'll find him."
He's like, excellent, and its skin shifts colors again, and the stars twinkle in and out of existence, and then back in, and it says, "You have agreed, and there shall be no reneging."
Yeah.
Okay.
What that word?
Yeah.
Edgar will ask.
To make
Yeah.
it more simple, orc thing, you do not bring me the stone, you shall never leave the city.
Yeah. Hey, look.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
Seems
Yeah.
fair.
I'm all right.
I,
See, the good news is, once y'all enter the city, y'all can either find the stone or this can become an urban campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's say once this dragon leaves, I will literally go. Yeah, he said we'll never leave the city. He's goddamn right. Living in the city ain't too bad.
Yeah.
way
Leaving,
better than yeah.
not being able to leave ain't such a bad option, boy.
As she must I was like, damn, that doesn't sound bad. Not gonna lie. He did give us a timeline, did we? Or no?
No.
He did not give you a timeline. He just wants that stone eventually found.
I imagine like before it's sold to someone would
yeah,
probably best for us.
If it leaves the city, he'll probably find out, but he cannot enter the city.
Correct.
Correct.
Mm.
Which is why we're being sent to. Which is why we're still alive in the first place.
Mm.
By the way, y'all can go ahead and try to roll lore with massive penalties to see if y'all can already guess what this golden stone is.
I feel like it's an egg.
Yeah, I was guessing at that part already,
Yeah.
but like,
Can I
Hey yo! A 1 minus 4?
what the fuck?
what the fuck?
The Orcman.
What's your mindset?
The story's been passed down.
1 minus 4, -3. And the success would have been 2. Okay, so fuck, I have to bring up this PDF. I have to bring up a fucking PDF now.
What the fuck?
It's been passed down through the Valorant tribe for generations.
No. You shove off with that.
No.
It's in my background, Nate.
Obviously, the orcs. We know the most. We have kept the best information. We know all.
Mhm.
The rest of you fools have been living in this thing called society. There is no use for it. It is
Reading?
useless.
Yuck. Listening? Big brain.
You don't even listen.
Mhm.
Writing information down? No. You just pass it down orally. That's the best way.
Mhm.
I believe it. All right, so this is a stone called the Immortal Eye, and man, I have to bring this up. So basically, it acts as like a. It basically acts as an age increasing artifact. Like if you hold on to this thing for a full year, you basically become ageless. Like, not unkillable, but ageless.
Yeah.
You will, yeah. You just won't die of old age or anything.
Yeah. It is also rumored that any spellcaster holding this eye can more easily see into the future and into fate. It is a golden stone. It's a solid gold sphere with eyes almost carved into it, as though it was being carved into a rock. And it's smaller than a bowling ball, bigger than a baseball.
Mhm.
Pretty heavy.
Okay. It's pretty identifiable then.
Yeah.
That was, yeah.
All right. So y'all can hear the thud of the walk's legs as it retreats back into the forest.
Mhm.
All right.
So, having heard all that, right?
Yeah, I'll relay the information to the team.
No. As you go to do that,
Mhm.
Rokos will stop you. I'm just gonna gesture towards the rest of the party who ain't fighters, who we left out of that.
Mhm.
We gonna scoop them up. We're gonna get onto this city, and then we can talk about this. Not out here. Not right
You don't
now.
want key stake to get the wish? Come on now.
No. It's not that. He's thinking about the dragon and the fact that he doesn't want the dragon to know that they know things. He wants the dragon to remain as ignorant, to believe they are as ignorant as they appeared, as he believes them to be. We grab people, we go. Talk in the city. Not out here.
All right. You want to just go back to bed, or?
No.
I mean, to be fair, you're very unlikely to be attacked here, considering whose territory this is.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? That's fair. Yes, we could actually go to bed, go back to sleep. Yeah. Rocco says, you know what? If y'all want to go back to sleep, that's fine. I don't know if I'm going back to sleep though. Don't feel too safe no more.
I'll look for a place that isn't covered in piss.
I mean, it's not covered in piss. Like the ammonia.
I know, it was just a joke. Yeah, I figured it wasn't piss. But I have written him down as the walk piss snake.
Wow. Okay. You shall be the first to be smited. You shall be the first smoked.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No. That dragon better pray we don't figure out a real big good way to outsmart this, because he'll get that stone back covered in piss if that's the case, and I'll just be like, see, you can't even have it anymore because it's mine. It's claimed.
Mm-hmm.
You want?
Part of my territory.
That stone does not make you unkillable. I've explicitly stated it.
I know.
Will he want it if it's covered in piss? Orc piss?
His woods are covered in piss. Like I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
I think he could just dip it into the ocean a little bit.
It'll be alright. It'll be alright.
Just wash it off. I get you.
Right, because it's gold. Like I don't think even orc piss could like tarnish that.
Corrode it.
Orcs are green because of all the Mountain Dew. It's still their piss is the one thing that can corrode gold.
Yes, great.
All right. So y'all go to sleep, and when you wake up, each of you has one thread of fate restored.
No!
Let's go.
I got one. Woo!
We all have. I'm pretty sure we all only have one right now.
Yeah.
All right. So y'all wake up, and Keista gets up first. He's like, "My goodness, I feel like a freshly bathed babe. I haven't slept like that in ages." And he gets up and he like stretches his back, and it sounds like someone like snapping packing peanuts.
Jesus.
Glad to see you're up, old man. We have some. We should make haste to the city. We have some interesting things to discuss now.
He's like, well, there's never anything uninteresting while you and your friends are around, Rokos. Come, let us go to the city. And Melisana wakes up, and is clearly not a morning person.
Oh.
Understandable.
So y'all pack things up and start heading into the city. Well, start heading towards the city. You come across a hill, and as you climb up over it, as your heads crest the peak of the hill, you see a winding path, almost like the path to the Emerald City, out in front of you, but not as far away.
Yeah.
Leading directly to the stone spires of the city of Stoneholm. Now, not too far in front of you, you see what looks like a caravan of people with a red star marking their wagons and tapestries. And when Melisana sees that, she says, "Look! Those people, I've seen them sometimes. They do business with my father. We can go and talk to them."
Oh yeah. Lead the way.
And they won't tweak out, right?
She's like, "No, they're pretty quiet people."
Okay.
So as you all go down the winding path around the hills and dales, about 10 minutes later, y'all are in front of a strange, powered, mountless, beastless wagon of some kind. You don't know how it's propelled. The wagon is about like 30 feet wide and 90 feet long, and it has these strange metal wheels that are all hooked up underneath the box of the wagon, with large stairs leading up into it. It's like a giant covered wagon, but like it can fit like tons of people.
Oh, that's a big wagon.
On the side of the wagon, let me bring up this symbol. I'm not gonna show it to you. On the side of the wagon is a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 is a 6-pointed star, hollowed out and painted in red. The top and the bottom points of the star slowly fade out as they taper out as they go towards the top and the bottom. So it's just this weirdly symmetrical hexagram painted in a sparkling red paint. There are a group of people look more like desert dwellers than anything else. Pretty odd sight out here on the plains. They are talking to a man wearing a purplish black hooded cloak. And let me bring up this particular character for myself real quick. HIJK. All right. I believe that I have it. Hold on. All right. Got it. So, the person wearing the black and purple cloak, you can't see any feature of their body because his back is to you. And he speaks in a language that none of you know. You can go ahead and try and roll lore if you really care enough to try and find out what language it is.
Can I have
The
one in
bat.
languages?
You have what?
I have one in languages. Can I roll?
Yes, you may go ahead and try and roll.
What?
I was in this. I was a city boy. So, what is that? That's mind. Mind is 3. -1.
Alright.
Let me roll.
You have to roll a 4 or lower on a d8.
Let's go 3, baby.
Wow. There actually was a penalty of +1, but that means you passed anyway.
Let's go.
So, this language is called Myrmidae. Myrmidae, like an ant. It is typically spoken on the continent and a few pockets here and there. Most humanoids do not speak this language, as it mostly consists of consonants, chirps, and clicks. Very few vowels proper.
Interesting.
You don't properly know the language, but you can tell that he is somewhat disappointed that they do not have a specific item for him. And you can tell that this figure speaking is clearly masculine because of the way that the grammar and syntax of the language works. It's a gendered language. So you can tell that the speaker is male or identifies as such. The back of his purplish black robes has the depiction of has a white hand holding a eye. The entire insignia, even though it's very detailed, is painted only in white. It's almost like a monochromatic thing. As he turns to walk away, you can see his hands are black. Not like the Abysmini, but like tar black.
Mm-hmm.
And they aren't featureless, but they look strangely textured, even though you're like 20 to 30 feet away from them. When Keystake sees this, he freaks the fuck out and starts jerking on Rokos.
Rokos isn't really moved by the jerking, but he just looks down. You all right there, old man? What's wrong?
He looks to you and says, we need to go.
What do you mean?
Right.
I've already forgotten her name.
The old man's name is Keystake.
Keystake,
but the person who led us here,
Melisana.
Melisana is taking us to her friends or whatever.
She's like, Keystake looks up to you and says, friends or no? I don't want to end up like those friends. That symbol, that's the fucking mark of Adrazindra. So y'all can go ahead and roll.
Does Melisana react at all?
She has no idea what the fuck this old man's talking about. She also can't hear him because he's whispering to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all can go ahead and roll lore. If you fail, I'll just give you what Keystake knows, but considering it's Keystake.
Yeah. Hopefully, we don't all
-1.
Wow.
Oh boy. Hold on. Let me see if I roll just as good already. Well, probably not, but let's see.
The Valoric tribe. Well-educated orcs.
Fucking hell.
Mine was going to be a 1.
For real?
Not a -1, but a 1.
All right. Wow, gotta bring shit up again. Hold on.
The man's just like we're at the why are the orc people educated? Who did this?
Right? Now I have to find the correct fucking thing. You know what? I've got most of what I need in front of me. I'll just give you more later. Adrazindra is the father, the demigod father of a very famous goddess that you've heard of. And that goddess is Asarani, the goddess from the island.
Oh. Wait, why is this a bad thing?
He so you know how gods sometimes fight with their parents?
Yeah. Oh. Wait.
He also created the ruler of the open sea, aka Face Tentacle Squid Fucker.
Huh.
He created it. Why?
So
What
the thing about
purpose?
Adar Zendra is that he's very Poseidon Zeus like kind of temperament to him.
Mm-hmm.
Very aloof god. Thinks morality is kind of a suggestion. And is responsible for the vast majority of the horrifying monsters that live in the sea around the Ventress and the Isle chain.
Mm-hmm.
He is worshipped by Naga, mostly.
Huh.
Just sort
The
of look at these guys like, what? A man can't fuck a squid?
The reason why his insignia is a hand clutching an eye is because he killed Asarani's husband by basically ripping his eye out of his head and killed him. Worship of him is illegal in a lot of places
Mm.
because he openly supports piracy and banditry.
Yeah.
Might be
Wow.
related. Yeah. Let's pretend to be friendly with them, Keystate.
He does the thing from Pirates of the Caribbean where when the pirates see the black spot, they spit and like dance in a circle.
Ah.
He does that and he says, "Fine, you can be friends with him. I will be over here with the girl."
Mhm.
So, are y'all going to approach the purple cloaked man?
Yeah,
You know, I'm a little hesitant to approach the purple cloaked man. I'm chilling.
I will.
If
Well, hello.
if my educated orc brother wishes to approach him and things go well, we'll see.
Mm,
All right. So Matt approaches him.
mhm.
All right. So Matt approaches the Lich.
Yeah. See. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fine. He's
I-
trying to sell something.
I was waiting to say that line to somebody.
Mhm.
He
Yeah, see?
He looks to you. You can now see that the reason his hands are tar black is because they are like jutted bone covered in a tar-like substance.
Mhm.
The Lich turns his head to you, and since his back is no longer to you, you can clearly see his face just barely. It is nothing but bone, much of which has fallen away or fused together. Like there's no discernible beginning and end to the bottom and top jaw.
Mm.
Like it's just such an old thing. And his skull, his death's head, contains 2 gems in the eye sockets. The left eye socket, your right, has a red gem. The right eye socket, your left, has a black gem that reflects very little light. I need you to make a spirit stat saving throw.
Okay. Come on, please. 5 out of 4. Cringe.
Oh, you failed?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not a human either. So you don't have the buff to them, do you?
No.
No, he
Do
does
you
not.
do you want to Threads of Fate that?
Oh.
It will not.
Well, I've got
will,
Mortal Soul. Harder
Yeah.
to mind control. I don't know if
Oh,
that's.
well, in that case, yeah, you can roll again.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Nope. Even worse.
Even worse, he says, God.
Should I
God
use
damn.
a thread of fate that I just got?
It's not a massively game ending thing if you fail this. It's not gonna fuck the
Okay.
party.
That's fine. I mean, I pretty much walked up and asked him. You seemed like you were trying to sell something.
he says to you without moving his fused together jaw, so you can hear his voice kind of just echo out from his presence. Were it not for the fact that he was a lich, it would sound like he's trying to seduce you. Very sensual, watery, smooth voice.
Yeah, way in the back, I was like, something doesn't feel right. What do you think? As I look at the, what's your name again? Kratos? Not Kratos.
Rokos.
Rokos.
Kratos!
You could probably call him Kratos.
Yeah. Something doesn't feel
No.
right about that.
No, hold on. Did you say that in character? The moment you invoke that name, boy, not take the name of the god of war in vain. Watch yourself.
I'm sorry.
But
yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, that interaction seems like it's gonna be pretty fucking bad in a second. I wasn't sure, but he looked suspiciously not alive. And he's turned to face us. Yeah, he's suspiciously not alive. So
I couldn't think of what race to pretend to not know what a lich is.
No.
Did not know what a lich. Like the knowledge of what a lich quote unquote is isn't super crazy. By the way, did you get the text message I sent you?
Yeah.
Or the DM? Okay.
What I'm gonna say, I kind of figured what it was the moment Nate said his hands were black and looked strangely textured. I was like, oh, that's an undead. Okay, he's not alive.
There you go.
Yeah.
He looks to you and says he is looking for a golden stone of timelessness.
Doesn't he also know that I'm also looking for that?
I mean, that's kind of what he's paging through your head for.
Yeah. I figured that since he is slightly affiliated with thieves, he might know. That was why I approached him.
Rickless is beginning to get impatient. So he calls out, "Hey, we need to move on. We gotta keep moving. We have business in the city.
I can talk to him later.
Trying to give you an out.
Yeah.
It's time to go away from this forest."
Has the lich said anything?
Just what he stated.
I will bring his own
Looking at you, you almost feel like the gems are dissecting you as he stares at you.
I mean, I'll just reply with, "We are too."
And then walk away.
I don't know.
I gave you a perfect way to exit that conversation, so yes, please do.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
I will be merciful and say, unless you deliberately attack the lich here or threaten him, he's not going to attack you. He's a lich, not a bandit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he ain't tripping. He just
I could ask him, do you want to trade in for any information? Do you know anything?
I've spoke to some information traders back in my day. How about this? We'll put a pin in it, and if we ever have information for you, could a trade be possible?
He looks at you and says, a trade could be perfectly possible. By the way, Matt, the mind reading thing he did, flicking through the pages of your mind like a book, is not a full-on I know everything you know kind of spell. It is mostly a surface thoughts kind of thing.
Okay.
Okay. But
what I was thinking at the time.
Yeah, what you're thinking at the time and any recent stuff. So he knows vaguely that you have met a huge creature. He doesn't see your memories through your eyes. It is like getting a text description of what you have been through recently.
Yeah. Yeah, then I'll ask him if he wants to trade any information we have on the stone currently.
He simply looks at you and says, the golden stone is an indestructible thing from the birth of this world. before the vast majority of the gods were made. I desire it for my own usage, which, of course, is purely academic in nature.
I just meant like if you had any clues to where it is. Like we have some information about who stole it.
You said, I didn't know it was stolen.
Yeah, it was stolen.
Matt, you have to trade the information.
Trade.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Look, at
I
that
just
point,
I just smacked my face. Like, God damn it.
It's
well,
fine.
at that point, I'm like, hey,
It's fine.
you know,
It being stolen isn't important information because there's no fucking way he
I
was gonna
just-
get it from the dragon anyway.
I jumped.
He
and
knew it
smacked
was
him
in
for that.
town.
a quick question: are you speaking out right now? Are you?
I'm speaking to you guys.
You do. The liches stood how far away from us, Nate? Real quick question.
The Lich's telepathic speech has a radius of 30 feet or less. He is about 30 feet from y'all, so if y'all backed up, he would not be able to hear you that well, and you would not be able to hear him almost at all.
So,
But
yeah,
Matt can hear him because he approached.
Yeah. Okay, so oh goodness. So Sai, you're up with him, right? Like you're also conversing at this point.
yeah. He approached and said something.
Okay, you keep look. Roko's, you could just see Roko's just like rubbing the bridge of his nose. God damn it. Okay.
Matt really did the whole tell the person.
No, fuck you guys. I have a piece of information to tell him that I haven't told him yet.
Yeah, that's fair. No, that's fair. Rokos is gonna leave you to that situation at this point because he believes it's unsavable by him at least. So you do whatever you need to. He will go over with Melisana and say, "Hey, look, you still need to converse with these people who are associating with whatever that is."
All right, so like just to make this scene not drag on, I'm gonna say that while y'all were doing that, her and Keystake were talking to them. If that's okay with y'all.
Okay, yeah, that's what I know.
All right.
That's what. In that case, I'll ask what information she gleaned from speaking with her compatriots, her father's business associates.
All right. So did y'all tell her about the stone or no? I don't think y'all.
Not
did.
yet.
No.
The plan was to
So-
get into the city first.
All she knows is that part of their delegation already went into the city with some of the more recently acquired items. This particular delegation is just sitting here. They also offer to transport people in addition to transporting goods. So this wagon is about to head into the city at a much faster rate than walking would be.
Oh,
So
okay.
she has basically asked as a favor to her and her father. You know, he's probably going to agree because he's going to be happy to have his daughter back home. Just a small favor in order for y'all to be taken into the city.
Oh, okay. Very, very, very good. Very well. That will make this much faster. If you don't mind.
Keystake is facing in the exact opposite direction of the lich.
Don't. I can't exactly say I blame him. On that note, once we do get into the city, there's some very important things we'll need to discuss. You're not. Her and Keystake aren't technically directly involved in that contract, right?
That is correct. Neither of them knows about the golden stone.
Yeah, but I mean, like the agreement technically doesn't.
Yeah, they can leave the city if they want to.
Yeah, no, they're perfectly fine. Like, here's the thing. So, you all remember how when y'all were dealing with the goddess, she could choose who wakes up?
Yeah.
So, that dragon, which, by the way, made a blatant contact with you and could snuff out the stars at its whim, yeah, there's a reason they didn't wake up.
Good. Okay, yeah. See, look, you know, that's fine. I was pretty sure about that.
Also, as a, I forgot to tell you all this in the lore. Lots of dragons, unless they deliberately need or require something from children and the elderly, don't typically bother with them. Like, it's not like they're inferior, but they're not combatants. There you go. That's the reason.
Okay, that's fair. But yes, once you reunite with your father, there will be some. There's a matter that me and the others need to handle. That may get. Sorry, was sneezing. That may get
Sure.
a bit complex, like it did on the island. It'd be best if you stuck close to your father during this time.
She looks at you confusedly and nods her head, and Keystake gives you a thumbs up without turning around.
Without turning around.
Yeah, he just throws a thumbs up over his shoulder.
Man wants nothing to do with whatever's going on over there. I can't say. Look, I pat Keystake on the Rokos pats Keystake on the back. Can't say I disagree with your stance on this.
But yeah, Matt. The Lich says, since you have so willingly offered me a piece of information, I shall give you one of mine. That stone is not only indestructible, as a piece of gold, it can be used as magical components. As you may or may not know, gold can be used for magical components, but since this is indestructible, it can be used near infinitely.
Ah, that's cool. I was really looking for more how to find it and who took it. Like, the last piece of information I have to trade is the race of who took it. So if you have anything other than that.
He looks at you and says, the location to me is pretty blatant. I highly suspect it's in the city.
Right.
These Red Star caravans typically are willing to fence for stolen goods and buy and sell them. I'm not being judgmental myself, but it's what they do. And since one of their entourages not too long ago went into the city, I'm not going to say it's guaranteed to be in the city, but it'd be a fool not to look there. That's where I'm going.
Right. So you believe one of the Red Star caravans have it?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay. The race of who took it was half orcs and a human. Half orcs plural and I think singular human. And it wasn't us, funnily enough.
You do hear what sounds like sandpaper rubbing up against another sheet of sandpaper and what must be a chuckle.
Yeah.
And he looks to you and says, orc men and humans, truly, like soda and water mixed together.
Absolutely. And I put my arm around Sai.
Yeah. The Lich says, well, if that's all, I never got your names.
I'm Bedgar Valeric. And you?
Juno. Pleasure to meet you. And he extends his hand.
Yeah, I'll shake his hand.
All right. Despite the dripping, oily-looking texture, your hand is completely dry after shaking it.
Mm-hmm.
He walks away from you. Yeah. You got to be convenient. He's a man who handles books.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the dragon who rolls around in his own piss.
Mm-hmm.
He walks up the stairs into the larger caravan wagon that y'all are right next to. And he just
I probably should have told him if he tries to leave town with the rock, he's probably going to be accosted by dragons.
Oh, he's on the wagon.
Yeah, you forgot to tell him. Oh, wow.
No. You leave that. We still don't know if you trust that guy. You leave that information alone.
Yeah. Or keep that one to me.
If he backstabs y'all and takes the stone, he has to fight the dragon.
Yeah.
You absolute moron.
Well, I haven't said that.
That's the thing. Since you forgot to tell him and you didn't try to deceive him, I'm pretty sure he doesn't know that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, all he saw was that we encountered big creature. He doesn't know what it was or what it asked us. He doesn't know.
He
I mean,
probably
he-
knows where it's from.
No.
But
Oh man,
He
he's
just
on the. No. Oh man, he's on the wagon. Key steak right now.
Oh, yo.
yeah, true. That was Kisuke thing about those. Kisuke.
Yo, Kisuke again.
He's cheesesteak.
Yeah,
Cheesesteak.
Philly cheesesteak is, he's gonna have to live with it. He can't walk that far.
You're like, damn it! I thought I was getting away from this. What happened? Why is this my life? What did I do that was so bad?
Isn't it great? All right. So, are y'all gonna get on the caravan?
Yeah.
Or y'all... Okay.
Yeah.
Getting on the caravan is a good thing to do right about now.
All right.
While we're on the caravan, I can ask Juno what he was trying to sell.
You can ask Juno what he was trying to buy.
He's trying to buy the stone from them if they had it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
No shit.
Hello.
Kyle.
What's up, Kyle? Hello.
How do you know?
Kile, this current quest line they're on will eventually have one of the character concepts you came up for me with.
We love to see it.
Right
Can you
now,
message me which one it is?
sure. Let me go back and bring them up because I wrote them down in a character concept thing. I'm gonna have to go and find that file again because it's supposed to be attached to this. Let me just open containing folder. Important NPC. Marte. All right, found it. It is this one. Oh, where is? You know what? Let me just click on your name. Who's this guy? The dude who,
Love this one.
yeah, the guy who cannot leave.
I love it here.
He's going to show up later on during his quest line. He hasn't shown up yet. What happened was, they have been sent on a quest by a dragon to get something that belongs to it back. And in the process of trying to acquire information, they stopped a guy who had his back turned towards them. And when he turned around, it was a fucking lich. So, and Matt had his mind read by the lich because he failed his saving throw.
Oof. Matt, what the fuck?
It's fine. We're getting along.
It'd be alright. It'd be alright. It'd be alright. Luckily, he's kept some very crucial information to himself. Thankfully.
Well, yeah. Luckily, my mind stat's low, so there wasn't much to read.
Right.
I hated hearing that one.
So basically, if they had tried to deceive the lich, that wouldn't have worked. But Matt just kind of forgot, and I'm ruling that he kind of forgot a piece of info that he was going to give the lich, and so that doesn't count as deception. And that is that if you tried to leave the city with the stone that the dragon wants, the dragon will murder them or whoever has it. And he forgot to tell the lich this, and the lich is also looking for the stone.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. Yeah. Sucks to be that guy if he betrays and tries to take the stone. Sucks to be him.
At first, Kyle, I was thinking of making the magic stone the rock we talked about.
Oh,
I've decided to save that for something else.
Good.
Hmm.
Good choice.
I might put that in an auction house in the city.
Don't do that. That's rude. That would just be rude.
You're right. I'll give it to a big dumb troll to use as his favorite pet rock.
There you go.
Hmm.
It's the more intelligent of the duo.
It won't break. It's perfect for a weapon. Just tie it
Okay.
to a stick.
There you go. You're pretty close to what it actually is.
Uh-huh.
Optimal rock usage.
That's right. All right. So y'all get onto the caravan wagon. The inside has mostly rugs and stuff for people to sit and lounge about on. There's pillows here and there. This is clearly like a community of the nomads of this Red Star wagon. There were a few smaller wagons surrounding this one, but this is the main one they use to transport people in. You are ushered to a long table. It's low to the ground, kind of like a Japanese traditional dining table, except it's long. It's got enough seats for nearly 30 people. And at the very opposite end is Juno.
Mm.
He is sitting there and he is enjoying some wine.
How?
Keith
I'll ask
sits-
him. Get up in
What?
Juno's
You're gonna
business.
you're gonna sit next to him.
Yeah, I'll be like, how are you drinking that wine?
He looks at you and telepathically states very carefully.
That makes sense.
No, again, his jaws like fused together. So each time you blink, he just takes a swig. So you don't know how he's doing
Damn it.
it.
I'll like
Keith
stare at
like
him
the
for a
old man,
while and then finally blink and he just smiles at me.
all right. Well, he's always smiling because of his face, but
Yeah.
Keystake is seated at the opposite end of the table and is facing perpendicular to the side.
Mm.
And Melisana sits next to him while talking to this younger guy who works for the caravan. And one of the caravan guards, this dude wearing blue chainmail and a Crusader helm, walks up to you and walks up to Rokos and claps him on the back and says, "Orkman and Ventress?"
Yeah, I've been to this city before. We're actually returning from a long journey, I should say.
You can tell he's nodding his head inside of his Crusader helm. His tunic, basically, that he's wearing alongside his blue chainmail, has a symbol of a hand holding a staff of some kind. He simply states, well, enjoy yourselves. He says, if you ever get into any trouble or if anyone accosts you, tell Guard Captain Kalos that, what's this guy's name? Druza. Tell Guard Captain Kalos that Knight Druza recommended you to him. They are currently having a bit of an issue in the city that I believe someone who is not so native like you might be adept at handling.
Rokos. Hold on, question. Would Rokos know this? Would Rokos know this person?
Would Rokos know this person? Do you want your character to know this person as part of their backstory?
No. I was gonna say, since we've been in the city before.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, since we've been in the city before, I'm asking, is this a familiar situation? Has something like this happened on more than one occasion at this point? As long as we've been in the city.
Go ahead and roll your sense to see if you know this guy from walking about the city.
Okay, gotcha. Give me one sec.
I'll give you a bonus of -1 because this is not an ultra difficult task.
Yeah, gotcha. Oh. This was sense. Oh yeah, we should pass this pretty easily. What did that die? That die jumped all over the place. Holy shit! Okay, we got a 2.
All right. Legit. So,
Christ.
and also, I'm gonna rule that since you've been in the city, you don't really need the roll lore to know what the insignia is. That insignia is the staff of Thanatos. It symbolizes his power over time and whatnot.
Yeah.
What's up?
Roman is watching a video.
Okay. That's fair. But yeah, you can recognize this guy. He is like some type of maybe a cleric or a paladin, something along those lines to Thanatos. You've seen lots of this kind of guy in the city. Maybe not this guy in particular.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Part of that question, Nate, was just to see if I would, if someone's asked me to do this before, because again, orc men not native to Ventress, and having been there before, has someone asked me to do this before? Has one of the guards already done this? Had this conversation?
No, but you have met Guard Captain Kalos.
Okay, yeah.
Because he is in charge of the paperwork for all newcomers into the city, so you've met him at least once.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
Rocco says, yeah, that should be more than fine. I've met Captain Kalos on at least one occasion. We should that should be more than fine if assistance is ever required, or if he needs mine.
And Tharnatos is a common religion there, so it's fine.
Yeah, Thanatos is very commonly worshipped amongst the Isles, yes, or at least amongst Ventress.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, question for Matt.
Yeah, what's up?
Look at my profile.
Thinking of Jen.
Yeah. I don't know if you'll get that yet, but Adrian sees it.
Mm-hmm.
He'll understand.
We'll catch up one day.
He'll understand. If Adrian sees it, he'll understand.
Ketchup, just a squirt. All right. So, Matt, you're sitting next to the Lich. Was there anything in particular you wanted to talk to him about?
Oh no, I just imagine past time while I'm chatting with the Lich.
All right. Since you're passing time with him, go ahead and let me bring up your character sheet real quick. Bedgar Valeric. Bedgar Valeric, you now have 1 point in literacy.
Nice. No! I've learned how to read!
The fool.
You have been educated against your will. Welcome to the public education system.
Oh, look at that.
No.
Think of the devil and he shall appear.
What's up, Adrian?
Not much. I just got home about 10 minutes ago, and I just got into my pajamas.
I got you, bro. Do you want to play? We're doing the fantasy campaign.
It'd be fun if your character was just in Ventress somehow.
I mean, that's probably how it would go. Kind of shows up in a puff of smoke.
That man just never. You just didn't stop to rest last night, did you? Lucky you.
You didn't wake up smelling like piss.
Nani?
Long story.
Long story, bud. A lot has happened already.
Somebody pissed your pants. Not
my pants.
Not my turn.
No, it's more like someone pissed his pants, not he pissed his pants.
Yeah, no, that's what I said.
Oh, okay.
And rather than my pants, they pissed in my general space. More like it
This is
just so
turning
happened to
into
also
my
fill my pants.
You know, this is some My Magical Realm shit. I never actually said it was piss. Y'all just kind of
Yeah.
assumed that.
I was the
Troy made
one
the
who
joke
said
that it was
piss.
He said we smelled ammonia.
Mhm.
Nate said we smelled ammonia, and Troy was like, "Who's pissing? Who pissed out? Who pissed on the tent?" And we were just like, "Hey, you know what? That's what it is now. It's piss.
Smells like piss.
Mhm.
Why you pissing?"
Y'all really turned this majestic dragon into a water play
But
fetish. I don't like
it
it.
sounds more horrific, you know. Like it sounds like if you see something like this, you immediately go, "God, what an abomination against the heavens! We should kill it."
Man, y'all lucky I didn't introduce the gas dragon. He doesn't breathe fire, but it will feel like you're burning alive.
Oh no!
Look,
All right,
I'm just saying, you didn't want them to call it piss. You shouldn't have made them smell Miss Pirelli's miracle elixir.
Dang.
No! How
Um,
could you do this to me?
no, but hey, Adrian, look at my profile.
Boss. Yeah, I didn't read the chapter yet because this week has been a
No.
blur.
We're on a break, so no new chapter yet. But I'm saying, look at my profile.
Yeah,
that's not nothing to do with anything new. That's just something they don't know yet.
Okay. I mean, yeah, fair.
Uh,
Also, Patrick, have you seen the newest episode?
Yes, yes. I saw how they thirst trapped Anatomy. I saw
Aggressively trapped.
Correct. People have been drawing comparisons with the panel, with the actual panel, and the episode all day.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Matt, are you actually mad about getting a point in literacy?
No, I was joking, but I think Bedgar is upset that he knows how to read now.
Cursed with knowledge.
He kind of knows how to read.
He
Yeah.
has become cursed with knowledge.
Bit.
No. His fellow orc man Rokos. Hold on. Let me see something.
Do I like books? No.
No. Yeah, his fellow orc man Rokos will look over and see that look on his face, and he'd be like, "Ah, it finally clicked, didn't it? The same thing happened to me, my friend. It's too late. You must accept it. It can be a useful skill at the very least."
Y'all are gonna get no true Scotsman by some other orcmen along the way. A real orc wouldn't read books.
It's not that I actually read the books; I just know how. Look.
Oh no. My phone charger almost lit on fire.
Oh boy.
No. Dude, Rokos will go the route of no. If they push it, Rokos will go the route of no one. No one will know about this because no one will know.
Right.
You'll be dead, and no one will know this. They won't know I can read. The church man punished me for reading if no one knows.
Hit him with that no true orc will die to my fist.
Right. You'll live to see it. Alright. So we are going to fast forward this scene just a little bit. Get y'all into the city. Alright. Because y'all are in the merchant wagon, y'all pass through the city gates pretty quickly. There's just some basic paperwork, and a guard pops his head in to identify everybody. There is a mage next to him as well, holding a crystal ball of some kind. And they just plod around the inner room of the wagon, and then, just quietly leave. And the wagon pulls into the front center part of the city. The city has like multiple parks. This is right outside a park inside the city of Stonehome. All right, so now everybody is in the city. As y'all start leaving the wagon, the same the lich looks to a Bedgar.
Mhm.
and says, if you're looking for more information about the stone, speaking of someone who's been to the city more than once, I would check the pawn shops on the east side. Failing that, there is an alchemist in that overall area who also keeps his ears open, we'll say.
I appreciate
I will
that,
be
Mr.
checking. Yeah, I'll be checking a acquaintance of mine on the north side of town
Mm.
this time tomorrow, because by now it's right before afternoon.
Mhm.
This time tomorrow, I will be in this park, relaxing. If you have any information that you want to trade or anything at all, I will simply be here. It was good meeting you, Bedgar. You know, and he looks to Sai and Rokos and also says their names, even though y'all never introduced yourselves.
Oh yeah, yep.
Mhm.
Rokos didn't like that, and he will remember.
He
He's
just
gonna he's gonna grill you about that now. Like he's gonna grill Bedgar about that. Like what the fuck, man? Did you tell him my name? You were supposed to do that. I hope you
I didn't
know.
do that.
Oh yep. He's gonna die. He gotta go. I don't care if that's your friend. That's weird. He's goodbye.
all right, yeah, and he quickly walks off the wagon. And Keysteak looks like he's aged an additional 5 years, which doesn't look like it should be possible.
Mm.
But he's like, oh, thank goodness. That thing has finally left.
He's
He,
is still like dressed in rags and stuff. Yeah.
oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know. Once we're in the city proper, Rokos will hand Keysteak some a bit of money and tell him to go. You know, get yourself some nice food because he you know he's had a difficult time being on the board with this lich. Go get yourself some proper food. Maybe some proper clothing if you're feeling up to it, and see about acquiring a place to sleep.
So, just to be sure, are y'all ditching Keysteak or do y'all want him to keep coming with?
Oh, you can keep coming with. Rokos just wants him to be more comfortable because
Right.
he's looking like he's having a tough time.
All right, how much money are you giving him?
Give me 1 second. What real quick because this changes from campaign to campaign. What does the economy look like? What's a lot of money?
So,
Is one
a
hold
single piece of gold is like a month's wages to a peasant.
okay. So
How
the
much is a
economy is
pearl
normal
worth?
here.
So
The economy is
there's gold and silver. Copper is not used for currency in this world.
gotcha.
How much is a pearl worth?
How much is a what worth?
Pearl.
A pearl?
Mm.
A pearl is worth at least... even a bad pearl is worth at least a gold coin.
So you're
Because
saying
even if
that can
it's...
disrupt the economy.
How dare you?
and let me guess. It's 10 silvers to a gold. Yeah.
You know what? For now, we'll say yes. I don't have a realistic answer, so we'll just go the simple route. No need to reinvent the wheel.
Okay, cool.
Hmm.
He will hand him 5 silver.
Damn, I thought you were going to give this man a gold.
If he needs more, he'll tell Keysteak, hey, if you need more, and because we've been in the city before, he'll give him some information about like a bar that Rokos used to frequent. You talk to the owner here. He knows how to get. He'll know some people who can get in contact with me. If you need more money, just let me know.
All right, I'll have to write that down now. There's a bar with an owner that Rokos knows.
Yeah, he frequented it quite a bit.
By the way, if y'all want to write y'all's backstories in that way to like when y'all go to a spot of the world, if y'all feasibly have been there before and you want to say you know someone there, you can just say that, and we can just add that in. You know, organic storytelling. It's fine. But Adrian, when do you want to? Do you want to just walk up to the party, or what do you want to do?
Look, man, I don't know how much energy I have in me.
That's fine. What
Yeah.
time is it? It's 1:17. Are y'all okay with ending around here? Or do y'all want to keep going? I'm fine with either one.
I'll let the other two decide. What do y'all want to do? Y'all got something y'all want to get done before we leave here?
Nah, I think that's it.
Troy's been pretty quiet. Hopefully he's not asleep.
Troy, Sigh, are
If
you
Troy's
awake?
asleep, we could end it here.
Yeah.
That man is slumbering.
You know, naughty little humans who go to sleep like that get fucked in the ass.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
Wow. First the piss dragon, and now this.
And I'm
Hi, Kyle.
non-con.
Hey,
Unbelievable.
buddy.
I wanted to see if he would wake up off of that one, or at least react. He didn't. Yeah, that man's gone. That man has either gotten up or gone to sleep.
From water sports to non-con, these tags have been a ride.
Crazy.
Oh, Nate. It would be funny if instead of literacy, I had it in history, so that I can still pretend to not read.
Do you want to do that?
Could I?
Yes.
Very cool. No books for me, thank you.
No books for me. I'm allergic.
That's right. I'm a proper orc man, mama.
Proper orc.
Oral lore.
Alright. Oral. Oh, that's a new tag.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it here.
You love it. You know it.
No, I don't. Fuck you.
Bro, that warlock you invented is just the voyeurism tag. I don't know what you want to say.
No,
Shut up.
Fuck the warlock. He invented a slime that is just the vortag. What do you mean? He's done this. Why are you
never
concerned?
experienced this.
Another reason the show Good Sex is so uncomfortable is that it gets so personal.
I mean, I feel like it'd be weird if it wasn't personal. Can you imagine a couple being very blasé about it?
Mm-hmm. There's a reality TV show called Good Sex in which people go to couples therapy and sex therapy. For anyone who didn't know.
I would have been happy in my life not knowing.
Mm-hmm.
You need to tell Roman he needs to keep watching so I can find out who has the biggest cock. That way I can just watch that one episode.
Due to me not listening to your conversation, I don't know. Thank God. I don't even know what it was that you said. I've got
So basically,
it's okay. Is it over now? Here we good.
Oh yeah. I didn't say anything after said basically.
Okay.
By the way, Patrick, I got to do a lot of work tomorrow, so I'm not going to be at the D&D session tomorrow. There's a chance Musa might cancel it.
Okay, I'll let him know. Have you told him already yet?
No, yeah, I told him I'd tell him before tonight's over, and I told him at 11.
Okay. I'll ask him about it. I'll see.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
But all right. So next session, y'all will meet up with the Grand Poobah again.
Grand Poobah.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
And we will get something set in motion. Did I just did I already make Melisana leave or not? I don't think I did.
No, you didn't.
She's still in the caravan.
We were still on the light. I was giving Keystake that money while we were still on light.
We were like stepping off it, I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna call Troy and make him wake up.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel real bad because I keep missing sessions, but work. Money.
I mean, it's fine. Your character is a Dragon Ball Z character. If you were here all the time, the campaign would be a little bit too easy.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
If you showed up, we would have to go the Tales of Abyss thing where you lose all your powers like your Magus from Chrono Trigger.
Hey man, if my character's just on magic drugs all the time, it's fine.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, Adrian. A character read my mind, but it was too short of a read. Got disinterested.
You gleaned very little information from it, which was to our benefit.
I see.
Huh?
So there he is. Troy, you're awake.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Or
Right
not
now.
you? That you got
Yeah, right now.
Right now.
That man is saying not for long.
Alright. You can go ahead and end the recording.
Okay.